Welcome back, tech enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of machine learning. It's a field that's absolutely exploding right now, powering everything from those eerily accurate recommendations you get on Spotify to self-driving cars. But what exactly is machine learning? In a nutshell, it's all about teaching computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Think of it like this. Instead of giving a computer a set of step-by-step instructions, you give it a ton of data and let it figure out the rules on its own. We'll explore the three main types of machine learning and how they shape the technology we use every day. Get ready to unlock the secrets behind the algorithms that are changing the world. First up, we have supervised learning, the most common type of machine learning. Imagine you're teaching a child to identify different fruits. You show them a picture of an apple and say apple. You do the same for a banana, an orange, and so on. In supervised learning, we're doing something similar with algorithms. We feed the algorithm a bunch of labeled data, which means each piece of data comes with the correct answer. For instance, we might feed it thousands of images of cats and dogs, each labeled as either cat or dog. The algorithm then tries to find patterns in the data, like the shape of the ears or the texture of the fur, that help it distinguish between the two. As it sees more and more examples, it gets better and better at identifying cats and dogs, even if they're different breeds or in different poses. This type of learning is used in a ton of applications, from spam filtering to medical diagnosis. Think about your email inbox. Supervised learning helps identify spam by analyzing patterns in emails that have been previously flagged. It's like having a super efficient spam fighting assistant working behind the scenes. Next, we have unsupervised learning, where things get a little more interesting. Here, we're throwing the algorithm into the deep end without any floaties. Instead of labeled data, we give it unlabeled data and let it figure out the structure on its own. It's like giving someone a giant jigsaw puzzle without showing them the picture on the box. One of the most common uses of unsupervised learning is clustering, where the algorithm tries to group similar data points together. For example, imagine you have a data set of customer purchase history. An unsupervised learning algorithm could analyze this data and automatically group customers with similar buying habits. This is incredibly useful for targeted advertising, product recommendations, and even understanding customer behavior. Another important application of unsupervised learning is anomaly detection. By learning the normal patterns in data, the algorithm can identify data points that deviate significantly from the norm. This is used in fraud detection, network security, and even for spotting manufacturing defects. Finally, let's talk about reinforcement learning, the most different and perhaps the most fascinating type of machine learning. Here, we're not giving the algorithm any data up front. Instead, we're letting it learn through trial and error, just like we do in real life. Imagine you're teaching a dog a new trick. You give it a treat when it does something right and maybe a gentle correction when it gets it wrong. Over time, the dog learns which actions lead to rewards and which ones don't. Reinforcement learning works in a similar way. We have an agent, which is like our learner, that interacts with an environment. The agent takes actions, and based on those actions, it receives rewards or penalties from the environment. This type of learning is being used to develop self-driving cars, create intelligent game-playing AI, and even optimize complex systems like traffic flow in cities. One of the most famous examples of reinforcement learning is AlphaGo, the AI that beat the world champion at the game of Go. It learned to play at a superhuman level purely through self-play and reinforcement, a testament to the power of this approach. And there you have it, the three main types of machine learning. We've covered supervised learning, where the algorithm learns from labeled data, unsupervised learning, where it explores unlabeled data to find patterns, and reinforcement learning, where it learns through trial and error. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.